So time now to welcome out the men's fencers for this semi-final of the Epee Grand Prix here in Cairo. So the men's epee semi-final. We'll introduce Alex Fava of France, world rank number 50, 33 years old. And his opponent, Nelson Lopez Pourtier, world rank 48, 26 years old. And the world champion, Gerle Segosi of Hungary, will take on Yannick Borel. There is Gerle Segosi, world champion in Budapest 2019. Of course, Yannick Borel, a former world champion himself from Wuxi in China. But we're going to get things off. Well, what you can say is that we'll definitely have a French fencer in the final, and they could potentially be on for a 1, 2, 3. This is how they passage through to the semi-final stage. As we look at the right-handed Nelson Lopez Pourtier against the right-handed Alex Fava. Well, on paper, nothing much between these two, and their teammates fencing against each other. Alex Fava's progression through to the final, while he beat William East from Great Britain in the round of 64, and then Tristan Tulin of the Netherlands, and then he met the American Stephen Hewitt, and then finally Max Heinzer, who gave him a bit of a scare actually in the quarterfinals. And Nelson Lopez Pourtier, well, he came through against Mohamed Shaban of Egypt, Igor Reislin. That was a big scalp to take. The world rank number 5, and then the American Justin Wu, and then he beat Andrea Santarelli, world rank number 3. So on his way through to the final here, Nelson Lopez Pourtier has beaten the world number 3 and the world number 5. So Lopez Pourtier on the left of your screen, Fava on the right. It's an all-French affair in the first of these semi-finals here at this Grand Prix in Cairo. Well, cagey start. Are we going to see passivity called? We've got 15 seconds left before it is. Alex Fava did his higher education at the University of Reims in the Champagne region, as passivity is called. So both on P yellows. So neither of these fencers have met in actual competition, but they will have met plenty of times on the training piste. First point there goes to Lopez Pourtier. Alex Fava actually had to undergo surgery on his right shoulder in 2021. He has had a few injuries. He injured his wrist colliding with Yannick Borel, who we will see in the second of these semi-finals back in 2015. You don't really want to collide with Yannick Borel. So Lopez Pourtier with a 2-point advantage. Early days. Lopez Pourtier just sitting back a little now, inviting the attacks on from the shorter fencer. Alex Fava has to make sure that he gets into distance, works the opening well. Runs the risk of being picked off on the way through. And we go to the first break with Lopez Pourtier with the slight advantage. Younger of the two fencers, 26 years old. Alex Fava, 33. Of course, no coaching because it is two fencers that are basically on the same team. Well, Lopez Pourtier eager to get on with this. He's standing up, he's ready to go. Lopez Pourtier took a win in the World Cup in Paris this year. And competition is fierce for the French team for the Olympic Games. We're already entering that Olympic cycle. So here we go. We're back underway with the second period. And Lopez Pourtier does not need to take any unnecessary risks. Well, if you're looking at passivity, Fava has got 15 seconds to score a point, or he will be docked a point. He does it just in time. Right down to the wire there on passivity, but Alex Fava is now just within a point behind his teammate. If you look at the mobility of the two fencers, look how Alex Fava is able to move in and out. He's ducking and diving. Whereas Pourtier looks a little bit anchored to that front foot. And that added intensity from Fava is able to allow him to level the scores. Well, Lopez Pourtier just went through a stage there of just not being active enough. Watch his front foot. It's like it's glued to the piece. Wow, he moved then. No hit given. Fava dancing in and out of distance. Pourtier needs to get some more intensivity into this. Needs to up the level. And Pourtier just being tempted into attack there. And we talked about ducking and diving. Well, he didn't duck his head, but he did. Alex Fava did avoid the blade, the point of Lopez Pourtier. Double scored. Well, a 4-3, there's really nothing in it, but could Fava be the favourite? Well, time ticking down for the break. Alex Fava there. Definitely the happier of the two fencers. And you can see Pourtier just signaling, yeah, you got me on that one. You really did. It's been a long day for these fencers, and they would have fenced in the pools and the qualifying rounds as well. They weren't automatically selected through. The top 16 fencers didn't have to do the pools and the preliminary rounds. Well, Pourtier able to level the scores. Well, Fava looking to close the distance, drawing Lopez Pourtier into an attack, and then use a parry riposte. Definite second intention there. From Fava. Oh, a little bit rash there. little bit rash from Alex Fava. Pourtier just seems to be anchored on that front foot. Well, 5 apiece. Oh, no one wants to give away a point now. Superb hit by Fava to level the scores. Catching the wrist there of Lopez Pourtier. And Pourtier has to be so careful. Well, that's what Alex Fava was expecting and wanting, the attack from Lopez Pourtier. But only a double scored. So Fava looking, faking for the foot, but he's looking for that hit underneath the wrist. Well, 30 seconds left in this bout. It's 6 apiece. Will they step away? Will they go to the priority minute? No one wants to take a risk. Fava's keeping the distance close. Less than 10 seconds. Pourtier almost signaling no. And passivity called. And with 2 seconds left, they both get P reds, but because the scores are level, it doesn't really affect the score at all. And we are going to go almost 100% into a priority minute to decide this. So here we go. Who will have priority? The computer will decide. And it is eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's Alex Fava who has priority. Well, it now says 3 minutes on the box. It should say 1 minute. So 1 minute on the box, 1 priority minute. Alex Fava with priority. I'm not sure if he'll necessarily use it. I think it'll be... He has that wrist hit in his arsenal. He's also been looking for second intention. I can't see this going the minute. We're down to the last 10 seconds. I think Fava's going to try and work an opening. even though he has the priority, he's still very much actively fencing. And if anything, it's Lopez Pourtier that's sitting back. Fava comes in. Nah, he passed. So Alex Fava passed his opponent and then a hit. That's not allowed. So 36 seconds left on the clock. Pourtier now having to press. Fava looking for the defense. Oh, double. Double scored. So Lopez Pourtier has really closed the distance off. They're checking this. So nothing given. 18 seconds left. Priority with Fava. Pourtier pressing, pressing. Oh, double. Double scored. Less than 10 seconds left on the clock. Fava pressed right back to the end of the piece. Nowhere to go. Pourtier really closing the distance. Nothing given. Reset where they are. 9.62 seconds on the clock. Fava has priority. Fava can't afford to make a mistake here. Oh, and he's done it. Lopez Pourtier has snatched it at the last. Well, you would not have written that ending. Lopez Pourtier, when he needed to, stepped forward. And they're just checking the video, but it is the younger of the two Frenchmen who wins it with the beat attack. And Nelson Lopez Pourtier took it right down to the wire. Clawed his way back into that contest and took the win. Yes, that's what it meant. There was really no time left on the clock at all. And Lopez Pourtier came through in the priority minute 9-8. A thoroughly entertaining semi-final between the two.